Tell me, how many of you remember that song? You don't. Oh, you do. Good for you. So yes, it's summer. Finally. I know. I've been waiting for it for a while. So yes, it's summer. So you know what that means? The beach. Oh, darn kids. Hiking. Damn mosquitoes. Camping. I love s'mores. I think they're just about done. Oh god, oh god. I hate s'mores. Lawn work. Family bonding. What? And my personal favorite, hanging out with friends. Oh, come on, dude. No. I said to cover. No, cover me. Cover me. I'm going in. Yeah. No, you die, asshole. Come on. No, cover me. Ah, dang it. I'm dead. Oh, shut up. No, it's your turn. It's your turn. Go in. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna cover you. Yeah, you go ahead and die. Ha! Screw you. No, shut up. No, you know what? I'm leaving. Sometimes, if you're like me, you want to just sit back and relax and stay inside and like play video games in the dark for 12 hours. Non-stop. Trust me, you're gonna go blind from it. But Preview Review is here to help you. I'm here with my top 25 favorite PS3 games. Most of them you'll recognize, some of them you won't because they're my personal choices, but hopefully everyone is happy in the end. So, let's get started. There are 3 rules to this list. 1, I have to play the game, obviously, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I had to complete the story. Second, 1 game per franchise. I think that's fair to say that it should be a rule. Third and final, I'm judging each of these games by their content. Basically their story, characters, gameplay, graphics, you name it. All of it. So, let's get started. So number 25 is Dead Island Riptide. Now, this is again one of my personal choices. It's obvious that it is. But the fact is that it is probably the most fun zombie game that I have ever played. Then again, that's next to Left 4 Dead 2. But that's on the Xbox, and this is PS3. Now, the reality is that it doesn't have the best graphics. I admit that. It doesn't. And the characters are very underdeveloped. But it is fun. It is enjoyable. The gameplay is very fun, very action-packed, and it feels like a survival tale that you really get into. The story is actually pretty original for what it is, and there's no other game that I know of, no other zombie game out there that I know of, that you basically get to take a chainsaw and hack your way through zombies. So it makes 25 just because it's gore. Number 24 is Dark Void. Now, Dark Void, again, is another personal choice of mine, but simply because it was different. It had a variety of gameplay that most other games don't have. Half the time you get to fly around with this jetpack that was very unique for most other games, which don't even have such a gimmick. And then the other half of the time you get to basically run around and catch territories to recapture planets that have been taken over. And the story was okay-ish, but the graphics were good, especially since it was one of the first dozen or so titles that the PS3 did release. So, Dark Void number 24. Number 23 is Motorstorm, Pacific Rim. Now again, this applies to the rule of one game per franchise, and of all the racing games I've ever played, this is the best. For two reasons. For one reason, it looks very realistic. Second, it not only concentrates on the racing, it also concentrates on the crashing if you actually do screw up. So if you do crash, you actually get this simulation. You go into slow motion, you get to see your car basically explode in 1,000 pieces. And I actually like that because at least if you die, then you say, oh, that's actually kind of cool. So Motorstorm, Pacific Rim number 23. Number 22 is Prototype. Now, Prototype was, again, another one of the earlier releases of the PS3. It came around the same time as the first Infamous. Now, a lot of debate went around about which was the better title. I personally think that Infamous is better. You'll find out why sooner or later. But it's still undeniably a good game because the graphics, for what they are good. The story is okay, but the characters are pretty good as well. And it's fun because you can still go around and do stuff even after you're done with the game. And also, it's a superhero game because before this game came out, there wasn't really anything like it. Because you had powers of all sorts, and you got to transform into people and shapeshift. And I honestly really enjoyed it because of the game that it was, and because of how I could play it. So, Prototype number 22.
Advanced UAV ready for deployment. Securing Bravo. UAV online. Be secure. UAV online. Securing A.
So number 21 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. We all know this was coming sooner or later, I guess the bigger question was which one I would choose. Black Ops was okay. Ghosts sucked. Black Ops 2, never played it. And the reality is that there are only so many games that I have played of this franchise, but the personal one that I enjoyed the most was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Because of a few reasons. One, because of the variety of gameplay that it does offer, because it offers a bunch of different scenarios that you get to put yourself through. The story is incredible, especially with the characters, and Call of Duty has always been very well known for that. And also, the multiplayer did take a big leap, especially with this title specifically. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, number 21.
Holy shit, how many of you are there?
Bird to Ernie. Activate South Portico defenses. Let's do this, you beautiful thing.
So number 20 is Saints Row 4. Now, of the 3 games that I could have chosen from, I chose Saints Row 4. Simply because it offered a lot of different gameplay. One, you had the powers, you had guns, you could ride in almost any vehicle you wanted. So, and the story, despite being so quirky and far-fetched, although Saints Row has become that, whether we like it or not, but it is what it is, and you get to be the President of the United States. What other game lets you do that? I can hear you. Yeah, that's right. No other game lets you do that. So, Saints Row 4, number 20.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
So number 19 is Portal 2. Of all the puzzle games that I've ever played, this is probably the best. No, Tetris is not the best. That is annoying. Very annoying. Portal 2 is my favorite because of a few things. One, because of the Portal gun. The best non-lethal weapon in the history of gaming. Easily the best. It is so amazing. You get to shoot one portal, and then you shoot another one, and you come out the one you first shot. How is that not cool? How is that not? There's a whole variety of different puzzles that you have to solve, and it really takes a lot of brain power to do so. You really have to think your way out of it. And I like that, because of all the shooters that I really enjoy, I'm more of a action, explosion, shoot 'em up kind of guy. And this one really surprised me. I thought I was going to be bored to death. It was funny, smart, and really engaging. The story was excellent, and the graphics are amazing. So Portal 2, number 19.